the perceptions that have been formed against Kenya. We've also come from an extensive, rather intensive diplomatic period as we were seeking the AUC chairman's post. And now, days after that loss, we're seeing Kenya providing a platform at the KICC for one side of the Sudanese conflict to set up a parallel government in Nairobi. Now, Bwana Sossion, we've been talking about diplomatic blunders. Do you agree with this headline?
No.
That this is probably a reckless move?
No. That also is a reckless thinking by whoever designed it. I think we must accept as a country that we've been a haven of peace in the region, and all political groups engaged in self-determination in their respective countries have found a place called home here in Nairobi, and where peace deals have been hammered. And so the involvement in the main Sudan is not a new thing. The South have been in Nairobi for a long time. Garang was here for quite a long time, and his team. And so, to me, Kenya involving herself in bringing peace and seeking lasting solutions to silence the guns in Sudan is in the best interest of the people of Sudan and that of Africa. And it's not a new thing that we've done. We've done this. We've engaged in peace and reconciliation activities. Remember, the Somali government, the president was even elected in a meeting at Grand Regents here in Nairobi, which was midwifed by Kenya. And eventually we have a stable sovereign state called Somali. The DR Congo, we have been having our troops. President Kenyatta has been involved in DR matters. But of course, there are complexities in conflicts in various countries that sometimes Kenya may not have the ability to really deal with it exhaustively. And we dealt with South Sudan, as I've mentioned, and many others.
Question,
getting involved with the Sudan.
Is the chair of the EAC, and from that position, many people would expect him that he would be a neutral arbiter, even in this conflict, because there's a junta in place in Khartoum. As a neutral arbiter, why would you allow one side of a conflict and provide a platform for them to form a parallel government in your space? Why would that be?
Did we not provide a platform for SPLA here in Nairobi? We did, and we took them to Naivasha, and they had to engage. They agreed, and they went home. And so South Sudan is because of Kenya, and we had them in Naivasha to hammer a deal, and the same case with Somalia. So at the end of the day, when you are dealing with conflict management, you talk to the different groups, and talking to one group in greater details and depths is okay. It's one step. President William Ruto is the chair of EAC, and he has a moral responsibility to convene meetings and engage groups in details as a president. And we also members of IGAD. Don't forget. And which other country has gone into very great lengths to engage any of the warring factions in Sudan other than President William Ruto?
Okay.
We have a duty to bring peace.
Dr. Mbaye,
and we have a duty to bring peace.
I understand, Bwana Sossion, but in a situation we have two